Hey, thank you everyone so much for the birthday wishes and just for being the awesome people that you are. I thank you for all the calls, texts, and messages and the gifts and all that. Like, it really means so much. I am honestly floored how, everyone's just so kind, and I just feel so blessed. And I honestly think for the first time I'm actually able to receive everything in a much positive way, if that makes sense, because normally people would do something nice for me and I would have a hard time accepting it. I don't know why really, but I just, I'm in a different place in my life right now, and in a different place spiritually too. So God has just been amazing from the time that I've actually moved to Texas, and I've been wanting to do a video for a long time, but I've just been too chicken. So I'm gonna use the rest of my birthday to actually do that, and then I have to hurry up and go to bed because I gotta work. But I'm just gonna say the small thing, and hopefully this encourages anybody that is going through a rough time right now. Last year, if you were friends of mine on Facebook or even just in person, it was the hardest year of my life, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. It was so bad that I personally didn't know if I was going to make it the next day. It was that bad. I did not fall away from God. I was praying, I was reading my Bible, I was fasting, I was doing all of that. And I was just experiencing the worst spiritual warfare that I've ever experienced in my whole life. I just didn't know how to move forward. I did not. I was even going to therapy at the time, but the therapist, and she was a Christian therapist, I didn't connect with her very well, and I ended up, reaching out to another therapist that was highly recommended from a family member of mine, and we've clicked ever since. And I'm super thankful for her and for and for the person that recommended me to the therapist that I now speak to. But it was the hardest year of my life. But even with all that, I realized that there was a lot of things that I was doing. I was in a lot of toxic environments, and realizing that the dreams that I was having and the environment that I was in was just super toxic. And the dreams that I was having was pretty much letting me know that I was being manipulated by different people that was in my life. And so I needed to go ahead and uproot myself, so therefore I can be in just a safer, I don't know if a safer like environment would make sense, but just in an area to where I am free from all that. And I knew I was supposed to move, but I just didn't know when. So with all of everything that has gone on in my life, and at that time, I literally had to uproot myself because I was in such a toxic environment. I mean, I had to quit my job. I had to do radical things so that I was able to honestly hear God clearly. And through that, I was able to be in a different state. I was able to really realize that I was doing a lot of things on my own, and I did not trust him fully in my life. I was trusting people, and I was being manipulated by people. So I say this all to say, because I've tried to record this several times, if you are in a place where you feel like you can't make it another day, you feel like you've done all there is to do, because you literally have done all there is to do, I sincerely ask that you take a chance and really evaluate yourself, especially if you are a follower of Christ. And if you're not, then I ask that you seek out the Lord and ask him into your heart and figure out where to go from there. And if you need me, reach out to me. I may not be able to answer tonight, but I'll be able to answer on any other day of the week. But reach out to him. And some of you that are Christian and do have a relationship with God, some of you, and I say this respectfully, need to seriously uproot yourself from toxic environments, because you cannot expect to really gain anything, honestly, if you're in a toxic environment and you're willfully in that environment. Just saying. But I sincerely say, give God a try, give Jesus a try, and put any preconceived notions of what you feel like you know about the Bible or about the Lord, and put all those feelings aside, and be raw, honest with yourself, because the Lord already knows. And then at that point, you'll be able to move forward from there. Anyways, I gotta go to bed, so maybe I'll do more of these. Have a good night.